think today's the 25th. And, you know, you ever been at a job that makes you want to look for another job? Woo! Well, that's the way my job is. I don't know what to call this video. It's just kind of update. So I went to, my wife got home, and she's not hungry. So, y'all keep my wife in your prayers. And I told her I was going to go get something. So I went and got some Chinese food, and I needed some water, because I don't trust my well water. I need to get tested. I got me some more vitamin C. And I got me some coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. So now I'm heading home. And my wife's not wanting to eat. Now, she ate earlier, so she feels like the doctors, this ain't medical advice, but she feels like the doctors don't want to do nothing. But yesterday she did tell me that they wanted to try this stuff and for about a month and then see if it helps her. They want to give her CPAP at night, oxygen, and a new medicine. So this new medicine is going to make her have 29 prescriptions. But, man, it just makes you feel crazy because you never know what the economy's going to do. Woo! So, I'm a little stressed out. So, worried about the little woman. But she's back home, and normally she wants something to eat. She don't want nothing to eat. She said she had orange juice, so she got hungry. Her mama said she couldn't walk that far without getting tired, and that she don't want to eat. So I don't know. It's I hate it when you see your loved ones kind of going downhill. So just trying to deal with that. But a good note, I don't know if I said it in this video. I'll listen to it again, but if not, then I got a big old mark in between my head. Looks like I got a third eyebrow. The little bitty parts we deal with, they're so, I don't know if they're baked in oil, but I didn't realize I had that on my head, so that's probably why people are looking at me funny today. But yeah, normally I wear a pair of gloves all week, and I got a bunch. I wash them, but now I'm going to have to wear them per day because it's just so nasty what we're doing. It's just rubber, and it's got this little oil soot on it. And, just kind of sharing some funny things beside my wife, the sad part and the first part. But then people get off at 4 o'clock. So at 3 o'clock, people start yelling. They're going, oh, 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 ooh. But you imagine like 50, 60 people yelling like that at 3 o'clock. And they're doing it because it's the last hour, and I think they only got 30 minutes left on their line because they shut down and clean, or it kind of slows down, but they so excited that 3 o'clock's here. And I told the lady, I said it sounds like sounds from hell. She said, yeah, it does. So it's crazy. 2 people that worked by me the last 2 days went home. So hopefully I didn't make them sick. I mean, I'm not sick. Well, maybe, maybe they're just, maybe they ate some spicy food or something. I hope they're all right. But, jobs, people don't want to work. And people that do want to work, you can only work them so hard. So, this job's got like certain ways to do it, and they want a certain quota. You got to make like so many parts. Well, certain people can only do certain things instead of doing it the way it's supposed to be done. So they need to have Kaizen come through and reevaluate the job and make it where it's better for everybody. So a lot of people can't do the job during tech time, but one person to take this part, one person to take that part, but they get the job done. And then when they switch people, they alter the job depending on who's working. And they said, y'all can't be doing that. So then they're going to fuss at us by not getting parts. So what do you do? So it drives people crazy. And then people quit because they feel like they're in middle school being fussed at. You got to get parts. Then they'll come out there with a stopwatch, make sure you do it within time. I mean, I don't even think they do that in China. Maybe that is China. Maybe we're turning into China. But yeah, it's very disheartening. It's not fulfilling. I need insurance for my wife. But just some things to think about. Say if you had your 401k, you take a loan. Some companies let you pay the loan back. Some of them, you can't pay it back. Once you take the loan and you leave or get terminated, you just lose it and you got to pay tax on it. Some of them will let you pay it back even if you get terminated, so, depending on where you're at. Now, this ain't financial advice. Let's say you needed insurance and you had another job with better insurance, that you could do and treated you better, but you had to wait till the insurance kicks in, then you could just borrow a little bit to pay your COBRA till your insurance kicked in. That's why they say always have, a year's worth of salary if you can in the bank. I don't. I wish you did. I got like $64. But yeah, I'm all right though. But I'm just saying, they always say have a lot saved up, But man, it's crazy. So Enterprise is hiring. So they were short. All these chips were short, and I think Taiwan was making chips, and all these car auto manufacturers, mobiles, whatever, couldn't make chips. So now if Enterprise is hiring, then the car should be back good again. So it's cool. Or maybe they're making so many electronic cars they don't need chips. So they got plenty of cars for Enterprise. Who knows? It's kind of interesting. All the rental car places laid everybody off, and now they're hiring again. You never know what's going on. I thought that was kind of interesting. That's like one of those college entry jobs, but sometimes they pay okay, but you work like long hours, 6 days a week, but you learn. It's real good for resume if you're going for business. So who knows? But yeah, I got to eat me some chicken and broccoli. And I wanted to make a video, YouTube. Maybe Mr. Beast will reach out to me. I've seen 2 accounts of the ones I asked influencers to reach out about a job. Nobody messed with Candace Owens, but Mr. Beast and Cody Sanchez, I believe they're fake accounts, because you look at Cody Sanchez and she's been around since 2016. Somebody with her same picture told me to WhatsApp them, and they only had the account for a week. So yeah, that's probably a fake profile. She also does a thing on her regular website where she offers where you can buy in to some kind of program. So she's probably not going to help you for free, or maybe, I don't know. But or give you a job. She's busy. She buys businesses, and the first one she did was a laundromat. So I thought that was cool. She said, get rich by buying boring businesses. And I think she said Shaq did too. Mr. Beast is really busy. He's like 24 years old. And this other, I forget the name of the thing, but when he said he'd come back and interview him when he hit 100 million subscribers. Well, he's got 100 million. but they said don't interview him till they get 1 million. So Mr. Beast is such a high level, you have to have probably 1 million subscribers now in order to even raise his eyebrow at you, because he's up there. And what's so cool, I heard a story that he was playing a video game, and this guy kept beating him up on a video game, and he made a video about it when he was 11 years old. Jimmy, Mr. Beast. And that's what started him making YouTube and made it. He's rich today, and he gives all his money being rich. So somebody was joking around about him being president, and he said not yet, but maybe when he gets in his 40s. But you imagine him giving all the money away? He'd probably definitely be on the Democrat side. Everything's free, but by then, who knows? Elon Musk might have finally made it to Mars, and we might have a Mars colony, and they figured out some kind of mineral up there that's worth something that cures all diseases we have, and makes light travel possible. Who knows? So when they do all that, and with artificial intelligence, they could probably figure out something that would make that possible without getting vaporized. Or I even heard, it's just rambling on, so one guy was talking about the universe, and he said it's like billions of light years, but then they said it might be just an illusion, like an aura of what we're seeing. But in a way, it's kind of hard to believe if Voyager's way out there. I know it's traveling, so how is that an aura? That kind of shoots it in, unless the whole Milky Way is considered an aura. So they said that two things could happen simultaneously at the same time. Something here, something all the way over there, because it's not really that far of a distance. It's really closer, but you never know. Nobody's really been in space that much. There's all kind of conspiracy theories, like nobody wants to go to the moon, but yet we're going to Mars. So maybe could be some kind of alien outpost where they're on the moon and told us to get off of it. And y'all go to Mars instead. You never know. I don't believe that, but they always say there's a man in the moon. Might be a man in the moon. But yeah, just rambling on, talking about wife, sharing funny stuff, and just having a ball. I appreciate you following along the ride, listening to my crazy rambling on, and just be thinking what I need to do. I'm just hanging in there. So appreciate y'all falling for the grind and the ride and everything. And don't forget to subscribe. Make somebody watch it, torture them. Look at my little mark on my head. And y'all have a good one. I wanted to be able to at least post today because I had a whole lot to do. Got to eat, get on there, and do a little work when I get home, and try to get everything done the next 4 hours before I go to bed. But y'all have a good day, and hope everything's going good with you guys. Y'all take care.